I'm Jason Scott Lee. I'm a part-time actor, part-time farmer, fisherman.
Rice noodle, extra onions.
I started a farm not that long ago. I live sort of what people would call a sustainable lifestyle, which is really the only lifestyle I feel that is worth living.
Excellent.
Travel has always been enriching, I think, for me, because just to be in cultures and understand what their language means, what their origins are, overall, the traveling experience is, I think, an education unto itself.
Check out this map of Malaysia. See where we're headed? Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, this is where we are, KL. Head up the highway to Janda Baik. We're going to visit with a Silat master. Silat is traditional Malaysian martial art, also in Indonesia and other parts of Southeast Asia. Being a Jeet Kune Do practitioner myself, I want to check it out.
I've flown here to Kuala Lumpur from my home in Hawaii. And for the next few weeks, I'm going to travel around Malaysia and try and find out just what makes this place tick.
There's a madhouse out here. Glad we're headed out of town.
They say if you want to understand the country, you have to get to know its people. So that's what I'm going to do.
Monsoon, thunderstorm, and lightning.
There's no hotels on this trip. I'm going for grassroots experience and staying with the locals in their homes. But first, down to the business at hand. The Malay martial art, Silat.
The type of Silat here is called Silat Sending. And
what does that mean, Sendeng?
it can mean sidestep, it can mean, out of line of attack, yeah. Sidestep.
Oh, there you go. Like that. Oh.
This guy's called Din. He's a Silat practitioner, and he's going to be my travel partner for the next few days. We're about to join up with a class of Silat students who are studying under one of Malaysia's most respected teachers.
I hear.
That's in that garden, I hear. Yeah,
I hear them. Yeah.
About 15 years ago, I learned Jeet Kune Do in order to play Bruce Lee in the movie of his life. Since then, I've remained the practitioner, so I'm keen to branch out and try this Malay martial art.
Oh. Ni kawan saya, Jason. Dari Hawaii.
You yourself are a martial artist, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, very good.
Martial arts movie star. Martial arts film star, yeah. He wants to join in your training session this morning.
Yeah, okay.
This is Silat Master Jamaludin and his band of loyal students. Din says he's something of a big cheese in the Malaysian martial arts scene and attracts students from all over the globe.
Now, this is the basic technique. First kata, we call it the pecah. The Japanese call it the kata, is imaginary fighting technique, so that you move without thinking. The Silat is the same.
Silat is a spiritual martial art and is not just about fighting. The Malaysians see it as teaching moral as well as physical discipline. Silat is heavily influenced by nature, and many of the movements imitate jungle animals like the tiger.
Not bad. Wrist. Not bad, Jason. Block. Across your face, zoom. Just the hand, one explosive movement.
In ancient times, Silat was a major part of Malay life, as it was considered an essential way for young men to develop discipline and self-confidence.
If you to stab, a person can do this and deflect. This one will inflict a cut very bad. He can literally disembowel you. See? Good. Give it all you got, Jason. You need the breathing. That breathing, gives you the inner strength. Because you know why? It's the breath of God. So you learn the breathing technique, you will have more power than the flesh and bones in your body. And that is the truth.
The master, he was a very interesting guy. Oftentimes they say you can see the quality of a master through his students. And I think his students were all very good-natured and with the right attitude.
And that's the end.
Nice to meet you.
So, Jason, let's compare notes. I mean, you tell me what you know about fighting and what do you think of Silat so far? What do you think of that class just now?
It seemed very classical.
Very classical.
In a sense of there was no relationship with another
no
person.
interaction, yes.
No interaction. How I was raised with the martial arts was always first making contact with something,
yes,
and always creating a relationship or working with someone.
Yeah, faster. Right, now at that pace.
Okay.
Now you can sense my move.
Right.
So this is sensitivity training.
Okay.
Meeting Din was, how can you not like that guy? He has this smile, he has this energy, and when you hear that he's 45 years old, he appears as so childlike, and his humor is just infectious. He's always very respectable, and he's always very polite, and it's just great spending time with him.
It's time now for Din and I to lay down our weapons as we're heading off to experience Malaysia's most significant religious festival. Din and I are heading an hour and a half north to the tiny Muslim village of Kuala Madang.
I see it, Kuala Madang.
There's Kampung Kuala Madang, then it's Kuala Madang village. I hear they've got good homestays here.
We've come here especially to take part in an Islamic celebration called Hari Raya, which marks the end of Ramadan.
Assalamualaikum.
Traditionally, it's a time for families to return home for a great feast after a long month of fasting. This is our host family, headed up by Grandpa Mohammed and Grandma Jaya. With 5 children and 14 grandchildren, Grandma and Grandpa are gearing up for a busy Hari Raya. And miraculously, they still managed to find room for Din and I.
You take the big bed, since you need more space.
I love the curtains.
Wow, spacious kitchen.
Wow,
the whole family will gather here and cook and eat and all that.
Like many Malaysian families, this family has opened their home as accommodation for travelers. It's called a homestay, and it's a great way to get an authentic slice of the Malay lifestyle. There are about 200 families in Kuala Madang, most of whom make a living from farming. The town is full of homestays and regularly attracts travelers like Din and I who are keen to explore the fast-flowing Jalai River. Definitely want one of these.
Yep.
The river is fast. It's like North Shore in the wintertime in Hawaii.
Oh yeah?
Mean rip currents. Din tells me that as a younger man, he spent 2 years living with the indigenous people of Malaysia, the Orang Asli. He's heard there's a settlement 45 minutes downriver from Kuala Madang, so he's keen to check it out.
The Orang Asli is considered the original inhabitants of this peninsula, and there are many tribes of them, and many are still very primitive, like they live in the jungle, no electricity, and many are caught in between development and their primitive way of life.
Nice. Oh, thank you.
Wow. How do I...
Wow, you look fantastic.
Yeah, right.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Terima kasih.
How you feel, Alex?
Like a star.
There are thought to be up to 150,000 Orang Asli people in Malaysia, divided amongst 3 main tribes, most of whom still live a subsistence lifestyle in the rainforest. A lot of kids. But Din was saying that that's common of these Orang Asli villages. Scads of children. Wow, they got solar panels.
Yep.
It looks like technology has found its way to the jungle, and so has religion. Din tells me that a little over 10 years ago, this tribe converted wholesale to Islam. Many of the old supernatural beliefs of good and evil spirits are fading with the generations, but the Orang Asli still hold on to some of their traditional ways.
He made this blow pipe about a year ago, and he uses it for hunting.
This bamboo?
Yeah,
this particular bamboo?
Ah, no good. Oh, nice.
The Orang Asli still use this blowpipe to hunt small birds and monkeys.
Oh, you're getting good. That's 3 in a row, man.
They coat the tip of the dart with a lethal poison made from the sap of jungle trees, and the toxin takes only minutes to kill.
My village would be in famine. This is what we would call an ancient race of people. In Hawaii, we call them Menehunis, kind of a small grouping of magical people. And you could see that quality in them. They're almost elf-like.
Because they live so far from the nearest town, the Orang Asli have to make good use of what they can find in the jungle. They use bamboo for just about everything, from blowpipes, tools, and even house construction.
Nice, these are solid, man. Bamboo, supergrass. It grows really, really fast. You can probably grow one this length in maybe 4 years, I think. And in this type of Southeast Asian hot weather, they'll grow probably even faster.
The Orang Asli are going to help Din and I get back to Kuala Madang in a far more eco-friendly way than the motorboat we came in.
Let's go. It's like the Garden of Eden out here. You got flowing water, you got everything. Hey! The simple life. Nature, sun, water. Like they say, stay close to the 4 elements, earth, wind, fire, and water. And you got paradise. This is paradise.
Din and I are soaking from the river journey.
Walking in wet shoes.
We have to quickly slip on some clean clothes as he's invited me to join him for prayers at the local mosque.
Do visitors do this or just
No,
Muslim
before, no, visitors don't do this. Before prayer, one must have ablution, must perform the ablution, must be spiritually cleansed, and it's called the wudu. You can sit down here.
I was just kind of being there, just being present. I've never really read the Quran, maybe in little bits and pieces, but not entirely all the way through. All the women were behind the screen, so the men were very much removed from visual of any female. I mean, you definitely feel a force. Like, I think whenever humans put their minds together, all those good thoughts do have an energy.
That was really interesting. I've been to one other mosque in the world, in Kazakhstan, and it's within the city, and it just seems a mosque in the city is very different from a country mosque. But all due respect, everyone's religion, fantastic.
That we stayed with were very welcoming. They were simple people living very simple lives. I'm not sure if I'd be so comfortable in a very posh situation. You feel much freer just walking around in a sarong or just going to the bath without a shirt or whatever, walking in and out barefoot. It's the kind of culture that actually promotes being real, being simple, not having to impress anybody with having much.
We're heading to the local market with Grandma Jaya. Today's a big shopping day in Kuala Madang, as it's the end of the Ramadan fasting month. For the past 4 weeks, Grandma and her family have been abstaining from food and drink during the daylight hours. This all ends tonight with a celebration and a feast called Hari Raya, which signals the end of fasting. Out of all the stalls, it's the butchers that are doing a roaring trade today. They're selling freshly slaughtered halal beef to be used in a Malay curry called rendang, a common dish eaten during this festive period. Hari Raya is kind of like the Muslim equivalent to Christmas. Relatives are returning home from all over the country for tonight's meal. And at every house in the village, families are spending hours preparing traditional dishes.
It's rare that you see communities come together like that, you know, especially different generations coming together. Children, elders, great-grandparents coming together around their faith, around their food. It's always a special occasion.
With the long month of fasting over, Grandma's family have invited Din and I to join them for what must be a much anticipated dinner.
Sitting down with them was just very heartwarming. To invite a stranger to your table, sitting with your family and your kids, and it takes a lot of trust and a lot of openness and a lot of genuine hospitality to bring someone from the outside in. Just being a part of that felt like kind of a religious experience in a way. I was asked to come to the kitchen, and when I walked into the kitchen, there was Grandma standing there with this big smile on her face saying, "I brought you something."
For me?
Wow. It was this beautiful sky blue outfit for Hari Raya. It was really sweet of Grandma to present this and wanted to make sure one of her sons, as she always adopted people who came to her homestay, her son had to be presentable.
It's traditional for people to wear new clothes and to celebrate Raya.
Being an actor, I'm used to donning, costumes and wardrobe from different parts of the world within whatever character I'm playing.
Let's get this gear on.
But I think in real life, I felt a little bit unsure about wearing it.
Now, is anybody going to be offended that I'm not of the faith? And then,
Nah.
so there's no prayers I have to say before I put it on?
Nah.
Although, I often wondered why they used a polyester material in Southeast Asian heat, because it kind of doubled your body temperature.
Yeah, you look good. Right.
Shall we go show now?
Yeah, sure, go.
What I understand what's going on here is everyone, the family's lining up to the elders of the family to offer forgiveness to each other. It's sort of part of the closing ceremony and ritual of Hari Raya.
Grandpa Mohammed has invited Din and I to join the family in a special Hari Raya prayer session at the local graveyard.
What's happening here is like the whole clan coming together to visit their common ancestor. You know, Grandpa's clan or his extended family coming together.
What's the exchange?
Okay, they are pulling their ringgits together because everyone who comes to the grave and say a prayer must be given a note each at least.
La ilaha illallah wallahu akbar.
There was a certain feeling sitting in this barren graveyard. A few stones here and there, what kind of looked like makeshift areas where it marked out a grave with the color of all these decorations we wore. It was really kind of haunting in a way. While they were chanting and while they were doing their prayer, I felt it doesn't matter if I am of the Islamic faith or anything. I just felt a part of it.
Oh, everybody came out.
When they bid me goodbye and the genuine, sincere feelings that they shared, it really touches you.
Man, thank you so much.
There's a certain sadness about having to go, and that these people, you feel you shared something genuine that you can always go back to.
Okay, so you can find your way back to the
my
city.
friend.
You
Okay.
can find your way back to the city.
I think so.
And especially having spent even more time with Din and having to say goodbye to him,
Drive carefully.
but knowing that and feeling that he'll always be a friend.
Off we go. Another adventure. This is fantastic. Kind of makes you want to cry.
I'm leaving friends, but I'm also leaving the peninsula Malaysia. I'm off to catch a plane to the island of Borneo for a jungle safari. Malaysia is spread across two great landmasses, the peninsula Malaysia and the island of Borneo. So for my next adventure, I'm taking a 2.5-hour flight to Sandakan in East Malaysia. Borneo is Malaysia's wild frontier. Its name alone is enough to conjure up romantic ideas of adventure and exploration. I'm here to check out the wildlife, and I'm choosing the tiny village of Mengares as my HQ. Nestled by the side of the mighty Kinabatangan River, Mengares is a highway town that survives mainly off fishing, and the traffic crossing the only bridge that spans this huge waterway. There are no shortages of homestays in this town. In fact, almost every second household offers up their home as accommodation.
Wow, this is cool. The gangplank. Nice house. Hello, hi. Musa, Jason.
Yeah.
Jason.
Sister.
Yeah.
This is my host family in Mengares. Musa, his wife Kia, their children and grandchildren.
Hello. Hi.
Once again, I'm walking into a new environment, a new home, a new family. But looking at this particular house from the outside, I'm already impressed with its simplicity.
Open air, country.
Walking into this situation where Mr. Musa, the patriarch of this house, doesn't speak too much English. I guess I look Japanese, so he greets me with Japanese. I knew I was gonna feel really happy being there for the next few days.
That's pretty cool. It's gonna be difficult, this one. No translators around here for me. Din, where are you? I think that's all I need for now.
The Kinabatangan River snakes its way around Mengares and out to the Sulu Sea. It's a world-famous haven for wildlife, and that's why I'm here. Today I'm off to meet a man who explores the Borneo jungle and makes a living by stalking its primates.
Hey, Jason!
Hey! Oh, nice day. Glad I could make it out. Yeah.
This is Sid. He's a Borneo wildlife photographer with a passion for monkeys.
We're going to a small tributary. Try to look for some proboscis monkey and
Oh, the monkey with the big
wildlife.
nose.
The monkey with the big nose, like Pinocchio.
Sid is famous around these parts for his knowledge of the Kinabatangan River and the wildlife that lives beside it. His specialty is the proboscis monkey, the big-nosed godfather of jungle monkeys.
This is a perfect spot for them, and this is the right time. This is a freshwater swamp forest. The habitat is ideal because of fruits and food, and this sort of middle canopy, top canopy is where they live. Whoa! Now that's a big male. They are 30 kilograms.
That was about maybe 10 of them in there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some more on that far side.
What they're doing now really is moving and grazing, eating and running. They're browsers. They don't stay still in one area.
Sid says the proboscis monkey is only found in Borneo and is an endangered species. The monkey was nicknamed the Dutch monkey by the native Borneans as they thought its body shape and big nose resembled early Dutch settlers.
Oh, nice on the side.
See that one there?
Oh, is that the male?
No, that's the female.
It's a female.
If you look carefully on the nose, it's got a short pointed nose.
Okay.
Okay, it's
wow,
jumping.
It's jumping. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so the male has long and pendulous nose. So one male has 2 to 15 females.
Oh.
You know, as a harem, as a family. If you're a handsome male, you could probably get more females, but it's a tough jungle out there.
Oh, look. The mother with the baby.
Look, there's a blue-eared kingfisher.
Wow, it's got a big beak for a tiny bird.
Oh, here we go. These are long-tailed macaques. They come in a pack. They're widespread in this forest.
Due to the increase in demand for agricultural land, Sid says the wildlife here lives in a narrow corridor of jungle on either side of the river and is now passionately protected.
It's a storm building up there. It's going to rain anytime.
Here's a storm. Tropical storm.
Yeah.
This makes the rainforest the rainforest. All green. Big drops. Makes the rivers flow. The weather's so warm here in Borneo that you sweat all day, so it's kind of a nice shower, you know? You can kind of take some soap and just kind of...
We are in a big floodplain here.
Okay.
The rain, the flood just replenished the forest, and after the flood, the whole forest just refreshed.
Yeah, we're experiencing it, man. Feeling very comfortable in this surrounding. Lots of kids, lots of family. Musa here is going to take us fishing, throw net, I believe. So I'm curious to see what kind of fish we're going to catch today. The people of this area were originally farm people, but now they've called themselves the river people, or people of the river.
Musa is a farmer and fisherman by trade. At 72, he still feeds his family from occasional catches on the Kinabatangan River.
The one thing you observe first off about Musa is this inner strength. It's kind of like samurai quality. He had been fishing, I think, ever since he was a child. This was something that he loved to do, even in his 70s. You know, watching him, it reminded me of my dad, because my dad was a fisherman that way. He was a throw net fisherman along the shores of Hawaii.
So here's the type of catfish that he's pulling in from the river. It's ikan lice.
Fish lice.
Fish lice.
Yes.
That's lice. I'm corrected.
I got a little bit of background on Musa from understanding a little bit of his history. He had risked his life during the war to save some British soldiers from capture by the Japanese who were invading at the time. He's a bit of a hero in a way. He risked a lot.
Bravo. Look at that. String of catfish and some silver threadfin. But nice little catch.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Sid. Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi. So this is your family? This is your home?
Yes, yes, yes.
I've asked Sid to drop by to give me a hand with making lunch.
Selamat pagi, selamat hari raya.
I'm cooking up the fish we caught this morning, and I want to do it in a Malaysian style, so I could use a little local knowledge.
Chop it up, huh?
Yeah. Very popular ones are string beans,
Wow.
eggplant.
Bornean eggplant. That's beautiful. Look at the color on that.
Locals would prefer catfish with eggplant and string beans.
Do you think they got any like cabbages? It's a pretty nice, really squatty look at. Let's go get some, I need some ginger. Berapa 1 kilo? 6 ringgit.
6 ringgit.
6 ringgit. That's amazing. Oh, that's a lot of food. It's a big family. Musa's family.
You got big responsibility.
Yeah.
Lauk sila itu dimasak habis nasi sudah masak juga.
Okay, she said the rice is cooked.
Oh.
So just your
okay,
dishes,
perfect.
just your menu.
Okay, let's go to work.
Oh, what this?
Ya, pandan.
Oh, this is the pandan.
I think the families, especially the children of the homestay, are kind of intrigued by the visitors that kind of come through because they have all these different cultures coming through their house. So they can't help but learn about all these different places. So it's like the world coming to their doorstep.
Hey, good job, Ipon. Ipon, I gotta introduce you. This is one of our star players, Ipon. Speaks a little bit of English. Been teaching me Malay.
Hello.
Hello. Is this not the coolest kitchen in the world? Open air, sunshine.
Hey, look at the chicken there. Feeding on the scraps.
They clean up, huh?
I really enjoy cooking. When I'm home, I usually cook just about every night for friends, for myself, for family. But when you're in another culture and you're in another environment, it's kind of scary.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Moose's catch.
You want their confirmation. You're trying to make some connection there, and you want them to like what you cook. So there's a lot of apprehension, and I put a lot of effort in trying to do the right thing and make it taste just right.
Oh, dia tinggal sana.
She saw your style of cooking.
Uh-huh.
So she can copy it.
That was probably one of the cheapest meals I've ever cooked. I fed the whole family for about 14 ringgit. That's just $4 US. Sid says that not all food is cheap in Malaysia. He's taking me to a place tucked deep in the jungle that helps produce one of the world's most expensive meals, bird's nest soup. This is the Gomantong Cave, a huge limestone cavern that's home to millions of bats and swiftlet birds.
Now those are swiftlets. Those are the birds that make the edible nest.
So do they make all those little holes in the wall?
Those are actually birds' nests.
The swiftlet's nest is the main ingredient of bird nest soup. These tiny birds weave a nest from strands of their own saliva, and when the nest is cooked, it's considered a supreme delicacy.
How much would something like this cost?
That could cost easily about $30 US. A kilo of this would cost about $3,000 US.
It's got some weight to it, actually. Swiftlet spit. Oh. See that ladder?
Yeah.
Stairway to heaven.
It's about 80 meters to the top.
They actually climb that thing.
Yeah. 3 times a year, a person would climb up this ladder and handpick all those birds' nests sticking on the ceiling.
To protect the swiftlets, harvesting of nests is limited to just a few times a year at these caves, but still earns the people of Sabah millions of dollars each year. The bats and birds share the cave with some pretty creepy neighbors.
Wow.
Thousands of them here. Now these cockroaches live in the caves. They feed on the bat droppings and bird droppings.
They help keep all this whole ecosystem in here going.
You see that? That's the cave centipede. If they bite, can be nasty. It's a venomous centipede. We should keep away from that.
Wow.
This guy spends a week at a time sleeping amongst the creepy crawlies to guard the valuable birds' nests. But it's not him I feel sorry for. It's these crabs. They live out their life in a river of bird and bat poop.
Whoa. Like swarms. Swarms of those bats.
And there's about 2 million of them here. Now every night there's a change of shift. Bats goes out, swift goes in.
Terima kasih. Musa.
Oh, okay.
Terima kasih. I guess at these homestays you always get this feeling of this familial love, this kind of our home is your home, you know, like the house really is yours. Thank you, Musa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kind of feels like
back home where I'm from, as we say, ohana feeling, you know, a family feeling.
Make sure you're a good boy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye bilang.
From Mengadis, I'm heading 6 hours north to the tiny town of Sinisian at the base of Mount Kinabalu.
There she is. Woo, what a beauty. The clouds are just starting to come in. Mount Kinabalu, highest mountain in Malaysia. The peak being roughly about 13,000 feet above sea level. I'm gonna climb that beauty.
Sinisian is going to be my base for this epic climb. It's an agricultural town and home to the Kadazan Dusun people. With fertile land and a cool climate, the Dusun have been reaping rich harvests from these mountain valleys for centuries.
Wow! Woo! What's that about? Jeez. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Kohadi, yeah? Yeah. Hi.
This is Kohadi and his wife Rose, the host family from my time here in the mountains.
It's a whole new side of Malaysia I never knew about. These are the mountain people of Malaysia.
Kohadi tells me I've landed smack bang in the middle of a wedding here at the homestay, but he still managed a little room for me.
Yeah. Wow. Lots of room.
He says the band here are knocking out the traditional mountain music as part of the wedding celebration.
Listen.
Hi,
Mr. John.
Yeah, welcome.
This man is Kohadi's friend John, a local tour guide who's going to help me get to grips with the ways of the mountain.
I'm actually here just for this wedding. In this part of the world, if there's wedding, there's no invitation needed, so everybody can just come in and enjoy themselves.
I like that.
John says the local weddings always kick off with a motorcade through the village. The gongs ring out as an invitation for anybody to attend the celebrations, held at the home of the groom's parents. This is the bride and groom, Redouan and his new wife Ilne.
The relatives are taking turns blessing to say that they have been officiated, that they have been accepted by both families. Today is the main day where the groom have taken the wife officially to the house here.
Looking at the wedding from an outsider's point of view, you kind of have this feeling like, wow, this is their day of days. This is the day they connect to take vows for the rest of their life. But there's such a serious look about them, both of them. Personally, at weddings, I kind of sit back and take it in, and I don't really engage too much. I'm not sure if marriage is the thing that lights up my life. I'm not so sure, but I can appreciate, you know, people taking that commitment to each other.
With the wedding over, I'm leaving to prepare for one of the biggest physical challenges of my life, climbing Mount Kinabalu. I can't think of a better place to end my trip than on top of Malaysia's highest peak. Mount Kinabalu hangs omnipresent over every hill and valley in this region. But for many of the Dusun people, the mountain is steeped in folklore and superstition.
They believe this Mount Kinabalu is the place where, when they die, the spirit will rest in Mount Kinabalu.
John's taking me to a village called Kiao that rests on the steep slopes near the base of the mountain. We're going to witness a ritual that's claimed to protect climbers as they scale Kinabalu.
I'm to introduce to you my friend Jason. Hey, Jason arrived here. Brought him here to meet your grandfather and also to see the ritual that we heard that is happening today.
Mak! Mak!
Ya, harus nakalikat.
Saya John, ini kawan saya Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
This is Grandpa Lamont and his grandson Justin. Both these men have spent their lives climbing the mountain as porters, helping everybody from scientists to explorers. Lamont and Justin have no doubts about the spiritual powers of Mount Kinabalu.
You can see that most of the people here, we still believe that the mountain still guarded by a spirit. And when they do this ritual, they will sacrifice a chicken as an offering to the spirit.
During the ceremony with the chickens, I didn't understand the prayer. It seemed all in an old tongue that I wasn't aware of. But the feeling of it was that we were asking for good weather. We were asking to be protected on our journey up the mountain. Because once the weather gets nasty up there, it's a spooky place to be. I believe in spirits. I believe spirits are a connection to a greater power. It was raining pretty heavily during the ceremony, and it was coming down, and right after we finished, it seemed to lighten up a bit. There still was a little bit of rain, but it seemed to lighten up. Who knows whether it was the ceremony or whether it was just patterns of weather. Who knows for sure.
Justin has climbed this mountain hundreds of times. It's a grueling 2-day trek to the peak, and today we are aiming to reach base camp at about 3,000 meters.
Hey, Justin.
Yep.
How high are we now?
Now is around 1,900 meters above sea level.
Wow, you can kind of see the vegetation is changing a bit.
Yeah.
It's almost like this subalpine. I see all these tree ferns here. We have those in Hawaii. We call them ohapu. Very different from where we came from. Sort of that.
Totally different.
Yeah, the canopy jungle. Now there's a lot more light. We're in the clouds. The landscape as you ascended the mountain was really amazing, because as you went up, you noticed a change, like sort of these hardened wood trees that were gnarly, and you could see that the climate was harsher up here. And there's this little fern grotto of moss and trees and shadows, and it's just beautiful.
Well, we made it to our first destination. This is the digs. Man, freaking bushed. Check it out. It's 12 degrees Celsius. I can't even translate in my mind right now what that means in Fahrenheit. I'm gonna sleep.
Hey, it's Jason. It's 2 a.m. We're headed up to the peak. It's slow moving. It's really difficult. I gotta take a lot of breaks.
Now I'm at 10,000 feet elevation, and the oxygen is a bit lacking, so you immediately start feeling it. There were times when I'm thinking, the only way I'm going to save myself from getting high altitude sickness is to slow down. The possibility of not really making it to the top was really on my mind. The climb was definitely harder than I expected, with the dizziness and lack of oxygen. And, you know, getting to the top, I was really exhilarated, truly, genuinely, like, happy.
Woo! Yeah, baby! Woo! We did it, man! We did it! Camera crew and everything. Oh, poor Alex. Our sound man didn't make it.
What a view, huh? You can almost talk to God up here. I'm glad we saved this for the last, because this is the best. What a pilgrimage.
Reaching the top of the mountain, you felt this cleansing, like you had just been purged of something. And I think at that state, you're open. Your heart's open, your psyche is open, and just really kind of all came crashing together. And I was like on the brink of tears.
Hard to put all the feelings of meeting the people and staying in their homes, and hard to put into words. Strangers sharing with you their food and their trust and opening their homes to you. You wish that could be worldwide, man, that we could treat each other that way. That's the beauty of this thing. That's the beauty of this experience.